Hello everyone, welcome back to another Umamusume video. Today is September 20th, which means it's finally time, the last event on our list for September. The Epic Odyssey Uma Quest Story Quest is coming the 21st at 3 p.m. PST, from what I'm well known for. I'm going to list off, of course, the actual times for everyone. Uh, Mostly just, Central Time, Eastern Time, Pacific Central Time, that kind of stuff. But basically, coming with this new quest is going to be 2 new trainees and 2 SSRs. Now, before we go into what kind of quest this is, let's go over our 2 new in the fact that these are 2 costumed horses. So let's start with the first one, El Condor Pasa, Kukula Khan's monk. She has a stat bonus, 15% in speed and 15% in guts, an aptitude of course to turf, and somewhat good at dirt as well. She's a mile runner, medium runner, and sometimes a long runner. She's a pacer and late surger, with the chances of being an ender if you so choose to. Her unique skill, Condor's Fury, increases acceleration with blazing passion when aiming for the front from mid-pack on the final corner. Not bad. Innate skills, we have Homestretch Haste, Updrafters, and Outer Swell. When you start awakening her at level 2, you'll get Unyielding Spirit, and then Furious Feet at level 3. At level 4, she'll give you 1,500,000 CCs, at level 4 of course, and then level 5 will get you Rising Dragon. We don't have evolved skills just yet, but those are somewhat noteworthy in the future. From events, you'll be getting Soft Step, Wet Conditions, Calm in the Crowd, and Go with the Flow. As you can tell, her objectives are basically going to be the same as the original El Condor Pasa, so you will be going to basically half mile, half triple crown cup. It's up to you to, hit the Sakutsuki show, and having enough fans for that, of course, because I'm pretty sure the NHK Mile Cup takes place after you can do the Sakutsuki show. So you'd be running 3 races, because it would be Sakutsuki, Mile Cup, and then the Tokyo Yushin, and that'd be 3, and you'd be penalized for doing that, but hey, it's your life. After that, of course, we go to the Okon, Takuruzakura Kinen in the senior year, and finally ending with the Arima Kinen. Secret events, win the Wild Club, the Mile Championship Year 2, and the Yasukinen Year 3. Let's look up her epitaph, shall we, folks? It's always my thing. Maybe Condor. No, maybe Pasa. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to find this the hard way. Give me one moment. And we've made it. The Phantom Bird is El Condor Pasa's personal epitaph. Finish 2nd or better in every race. Win the Japan Cup Year 2 as a pace chaser. Earn a total of 30 to 100,000 fans. And complete the career. So theoretically, you'd kinda... I would say this is one of the more doable ones, but knowing your luck would only be the saving grace of getting that for El Condor Pasa. Anyway, Before we get on to what Grass Wonders is, let's move on to the new Grass Wonder coming with this event, the Saint Jade Healer. Her stat bonuses are going to be a 15% in stamina and a 15% in wit. Of course, an aptitude to turf raises with a mile distance and long distance favorability, but you can build her for medium. When it comes to strategy, she's a pace and a late surger. Her unique skill is Superior Heal. Recover endurance with a gentle light when dropping down towards the back mid-race. To keep in tote with the healer gimmick she has, innate skills will be pace strategy, deep breaths, and a small breather. When you start awakening her at level 2, she'll get Trick Front. Level 3 will give you Cooldown. Level 4 will give you Late Surge or Savvy. Level 5 will give you Relax, which is a Late Surger Recovery Gold skill. Let's continue. From events you'll be getting Competitive Spirit, 1,500,000 cc's, Quiet Breathing, Sharp Gaze, and Up Tempo. She's going to be remotely the same when it comes to her objectives. You're going to the Asahai, the Tokyo Yushin, the Japan Cup, Arima Kinen, Takurazakura Kinen, or Takarazuka Kinen, my bad, and then the Arima Kinen. Her special event will be winning the Sakutsuki Show, the Tokyo Yushin, and the Kuka Show, which is the Triple Cup. When it comes to her epitaph, Grass Wonder's personal epitaph, Phoenix, is winning the Asahai Verity Stakes with a mood level of good, the Arima Kinen in Year 2 with a mood level of good, the Takurazakura Kinen Year 3 with a mood level of good, and the Arima Kinen Year 3 with a mood level of good. The reason why I do emphasis on the good is that if she is feeling great, it does not count. So you will not be getting any points towards the epitaph. Kind of weird. But that's what I noticed, at least. Anyway, coming alongside these two trainees will be two SSR support cards. Let's go over the first one. First, we have King Halo. She is an SSR power type support card. At maxing her out, you'll get a 30% friendship bonus at level 3 hint levels, 50% hint frequency, 10% training effectiveness, 50 specialty priority, 20 initial friendship gauge, 1 power bonus, and an initial 30 power. Her support hints include outer post proficiency, firm conditions, cloudy days, corner recovery, wait and see, gap closer, and a +2 to stamina and +6 to power. From her events, you'll be getting Stop Right There, Umamusume, Gap Closer, Blinding Flash, and Homestretch Haste. Blinding Flash is, of course, the gold skill for Gap Closer. When it comes to training events, let's see if there's anything noteworthy. For the first one, you get to pick between Stop Right There and Umamusume. One option will give you 10 guts and the other one will give you 10 power. When it comes to the part 2, you can lose 5 energy to get 15 stamina, 15 power, and 20 skill points. Or you can get 15 energy back and 20 skill points. At the end of her three support stories, you'll get a random chance of losing 10 energy and getting 20 power and Gap Closer hint +3. Or you'll lose 10 energy and get +40 power and a Blinding Flash hint level of 3. Another random event. Lose 20 energy, get 10 speed, 10 power, and 5 wisdom. Or you can lose a mood and get 25 guts. Her other random event gives you 10 guts, 5 wisdom for top, and the bottom option would give you a homestretch haste hint +1. That's King Halo. Overall, pretty niche, but it can still be used, mostly because of Blinding Flash, I suppose, for sprints. This is a very sprint-oriented card, and what I would assume, not many sprint characters really shown off for this event. But hey, who am I to judge? We have one more support card on banner, and that's SSR Saiyan Sky, who is a Wit type support card. When you max her out, you'll get a 35 friendship bonus of 5 Wit recoveries. Friendship Wit recovery. 20 specialty priority. 10% training effectiveness. Hint level +2. A 30% hint frequency. A speed bonus of 1. An initial friendship gauge of 30. Her support hints include the following: Long Shot, Inner Post Proficiency, Tail Held High, Hesitant Pace Chasers, Frenzied Late Surgers, Trick Front, +6 Wit, and a +5 skill points. When it comes to events, you'll get Frenzied Pace Chasers, Vanguard Spirit, and Keeping the Lead. In the first node, you can get either 5 Wisdom, 20 skill points, or 15 energy back. The second node will give you 10 Wisdom and a hint towards Frenzied Pace Chasers, or you could get 10 energy back and 10 skill points. When it comes to the third node, it is random when you pick the top option. You'll either get 5 Wisdom or a hint towards Vanguard Spirit +1, or 20 Wisdom and a Vanguard Spirit hint +2. But if you don't want either, you don't want a chance of Vanguard Spirit, you can take the 10 energy, 10 stamina, and 15 skill points instead. The random events, we have 10 energy +5 Wisdom. Or the bottom option will give you -10 energy, +15 speed, and 5 more stamina. Her other random event includes getting you either +15 Wisdom for the top option, and the bottom option keeping the lead hint +1. And that's all there is to say about Saiyan Sky. When it comes to support cards, really, they have their niche uses, of course, but there's nothing really popping out and telling me to tell you summon for these two. Now, I could be wrong, and people will let me know in the comment, but Tail Held High is a very good skill, but it is also uneasier to get cards. We have Marvelous Sky. You can get it from the R versions of Saiyan Sky and Marvelous Sunday. Marvelous Sky, I called her, eh? Marvelous Sunday, my bad. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, we have Yanae Muteki. You can get it from her as well. Anyway, that is it for the support cards and the trainees. Let's get into what the event is. Scroll back up. Trainees, this event is going to be basically like the others, in where it is another roulette event. Unfortunate, but it's always going to be that way. Let's go over here. You'll get 30 from the following: the Saiyan Sky and King Halo on banner. Of course, we'll give you 30 off the bat. El Condor, Pasa, Grass Wonder, Gold Ship, Saiyan Sky will give you all 10 at LB1. Not LB1, LB0. And of course, there's Gold Ship, who is the last SSR support card to talk about. Gold Ship is an SSR speed type support card. When you max her out, you'll be getting a 25% friendship bonus, 20 mood effect, 10% training effectiveness, 20 initial friendship gauge, a skill point bonus of 1, hit level 3, and and a hint frequency of 40%. Her support hints are Sympathy and Closer Savvy, Standing By, After Stroll, Inside Scoop, Pressure, Uma Stan, Straightaway Spurt, Highlander, Groundwork, I Can See Right Through You, Strategist, Intense Gaze, Smokescreen, and a +6 to speed and +2 to power stat gain. From her events, you'll be getting long straightaways, Inside Scoop, Innate Experience, Maverick, and the Hanshin Racecourse. Let's go over the notes. Node 1, 5 maximum energy, or 10 more speed. Node 2 is going to lose you 15 energy, but give you 5 speed and 5 stamina back with a long straightaways hint. And finally, the last node will get you at the top option of either losing 10 energy, getting 5 speed, getting 5 stamina, and an inside scoop, +3 hint. Or you can lose 10 energy, get 10 speed, 10 stamina back, and get the gold skill for innate experience instead, +3. But if you don't want either, you can get 10 energy back and the Maverick skill. Her random events, you can get 15, I almost said 1-5 stamina, but no, 15 stamina, or the bottom option of 10 guts and 15 skill points. Her last random event, we have 5 stamina or a mood up, or the bottom option, the Hanshin Racecourse hint +1. And that is Gold Ship. So when it comes to basically a free-to-play card, it is always advised that you always go after these. If not, you can always get them, I'm pretty sure at 3 stars you'll be able to unlock everything here, but to unlock the first part you just need level 40. So definitely be sure to grind out this Gold Ship card. The King Halo SR is going to be helping you out a lot to farm some of these once you get the first one, because if you have any of these originals, it's going to make it go way faster. Of course, the 2 stars or 1 star for this event to help you out, we have El Condor Pasa Original, Grass Wonder Original, and Gold Ship Original. Plus, we have King Halo Original. At 1 star, King Halo will give you 1%. Once you get up to the 2 stars, everyone's going to give you 3. And if you have them at 3 stars, they will give you 5% each. Which I think is BS, because Saiyan Sky only gets 5%, and we barely got her not too long ago. But she plays somewhat of a part during this event. Anyway, the highest you'll get from a trainee will be El Condor Passive Fantasy and Grass Wonder Fantasy. And that's basically it. Be sure to grind out this event. Be sure to basically run both Grass Wonder and El Condor Pasa to get these missions done here. The top, I'm pretty sure, is El Condor Pasa. Then the bottom here, well, you can do basically all the Takurazaka Kinen also in El Condor Pasa. But the Asahai Furity Stakes, I know that's specifically a Grass Wonder with 1. The Misha Okan, that's El Condor Pasa. And the Rimakinen, they both run it, I'm pretty sure. Or it could be only El Condor Pasa. Anywho, if you're wondering how many points you need to grind up to get all of those gold ships, here it is. 400,000. And now, let's go back to the Umas for a second. Should you be summoning on Grass Wonder and El Condor Pasa? And this is where I do this again. None of these units are inherently limited, even though they are costumes for an already existing Uma. They are going to enter the standard banner after they pass. So, realistically, you should only be going for these two in case you really want them. And I always advise for you to go after the Umas of your choice, your faves, or a trainee you're just very interested in. With that being said, that is all I have to talk about for today's video. Please tell me in the comments below if you plan on going for Grasswinder or El Condor Pasa. Maybe you're going on the support card banner, who knows. But let me know if you're summoning. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!